Hey everybody, it's Ryan with Adventures Out There. Today we're headed over to Dollywood Splash Country to do a food tour of the water park. From theme park classic foods to new food trucks, as well as some gluten-free, vegan options that you could utilize, and of course some fun treats that you can enjoy at Splash Country this summer. We'll cover what you can and can't bring inside the water park and highlight some other helpful tips along the way to help you maximize your time at Dollywood Splash Country. So let's get started. The first question I wanted to answer is, can you bring a cooler full of food and drinks into the water park? And the answer to that is no, but you'll see here to the right at the parking lot is these picnic tables that you can utilize. So if you kept a cooler full of food and drinks in your vehicle, you could always come over here and utilize that. You can see here on the rules, food, glassware, and coolers are not permitted in the park. So if you come rolling in here through security, they might turn you away and ask you to go leave that in your car. Security did let me know that you are allowed to bring one bottle of water and one snack per person. Now that we've got you through this security screening, I did want to talk about something that's a great option for season pass holders who are going to come to Splash Country multiple times throughout the season. Their dining pass. There are a limited number of dining passes. I'll put a link down in the description of this video on how this works and if it's worth it for you. But let's continue on into the water park to check out our first dining destination. As you come through the front entrance, there's a place tucked away to this little path on the left you might not ever realize is even here. Next to the tailspin racer is the Big River Pavilion. My favorite part about this particular location is it's the best covered area if it's a rainy day to come sit down and eat. You can see the menu here. They have pulled pork sandwich platters, barbecue chicken sandwich platters, kids meals, which are everywhere around the park for $4.99. They also have chips, coleslaw, potato salad, as well as some snacks you'll find throughout the water park. You can see everything labeled gluten-free, vegan, and vegetarian. Here's a closer look at that pulled pork platter that's $13.99. Leaving the Big River Pavilion and heading back to the front of the park, over here to the right, you'll notice the retreats and canopies that you can always check to see if there are any available. I'll cover the food situation if you have a retreat on another upcoming video. But as we continue on crossing the bridge over the lazy river, we come to the Riverside Trading Post, the store here at the water park. Not only do they offer the essential stuff you might have forgotten to bring with you, but they also have these refrigerators over here to the right, which will be a great option if it's a busy day, where you would find pickles, this butterfly wrap, which is ham and turkey. They have a chef salad, and they have a traditional turkey wrap, as well as a chicken Caesar salad. And again, those $4.99 kids meals that are throughout the water park. And here's a rundown on the grab and go pricing if you want to pause the video. Right next to the store is where you'd find the campsite grill. This is where you're going to get your classic cheeseburgers, pizza, chicken fingers. You can see some seating here, but there is some nice quiet seating in the back of the campsite grill. Here's a look at the entrees at the campsite grill. They do have a Beyond Burger and a gluten-free, vegan, vegetarian pizza. They no longer serve large family-style pizzas, but they did add these pretzel sticks to the menu here at Campsite Grill. Here's a look at the cheeseburger and fries for $13.99, and those pretzel sticks that are $6.99 with that queso cheese sauce. My daughter Hannah said this is her new favorite snack. Moving on from the campsite grill, which can sometimes have the longer line, often this picnic in the park has a much shorter line. Here's where you would find a number of salads, subs, and different wraps. Here's a look at the chef salad. We've enjoyed both this and the Caesar salad you can find at many locations throughout the water park. And here's a look at some of the snacks and sides available here, including a banana pudding and a cookies and cream pudding. This is where you'd also place your order for the food truck right behind us, the Blended Peddler. They have a number of acai bowls. They have a pre-made Smoky Mountain bowl you can order, or you can build your own bowl for $14.99. They also have cold brew coffee, pressed juice, and protein bites. But again, the build your own bowl is a great option if you have a special diet and you can only have certain things, as they can customize it exactly to your dietary needs. We have enjoyed this food truck when it's been at Dollywood, and here is a look at what we ordered. It's very similar to the Smoky Mountain Bowl. So again, here at Picnic in the Park is where you'd place your order for the Blended Peddler food truck right over here. I also want to point out this great area right by the restrooms. You've got all these trees, so a nice little shaded green area that you could lay out a towel and relax with the little ones and have your lunch or a snack. That you get something from the food truck picnic in the park, or the campsite grill. Moving on, we come to the fill and chill zone on this corner here, where you'll find your popcorn, your kettle corn, your cotton candy, and pretzels. You can get a pretzel with cheese sauce or a cinnamon sugar pretzel with a icing cup. It's real similar to the cinnamon bread icing. I did want to mention they have Coca-Cola products you can refill. If you're a season pass holder coming here many times, the green one might be a better option, unlimited for $31.99. If you're just here for the day, you can get an orange one. The more you get, the cheaper they are per mug. Continuing on from the fill and chill zone, we cross this bridge right here and come to this little corner area where they'll be serving some mini donuts. We still haven't got a chance to try them, so if you have, let us know in the comments if they're any good. Continuing on from what I'm going to refer to as the donut hut, we're gonna go over towards the wave pool. We come to the watering hole, which serves all sorts of different nachos. They have a nacho bowl for $13.99. They also have Smoky Mountain nachos, which are kettle chips. I like the traditional tortilla chips. They also have a salad and a wrap you can get at this location, along with some smaller portion nachos that you can get. Or for $14.99, you can grab the Big Bear nachos. These have pulled pork, chicken, and beef. Very good. Next to the watering hole, you would find Splash Country's in-house food truck, the Oakley Brothers Food Wagon. You can see they have traditional chicken tenders, but they also have a bourbon barbecue, a sweet chili, and a buffalo tender platter for $13.99. Next to the green food truck, you'd find Beaver Tails, serving up their world-famous pastries that you can get with a number of different toppings. And just a reminder, if you're on vacation, calories don't count. So we ordered a triple trip, which is chocolate hazelnut and Reese's, but I'd love to hear from you. Which one have you tried, or would you like to try if you come here to Splash Country? Another dessert place by Beaver Tails is Berries and Cream. This is your traditional ice cream location where they serve sundaes, their signature strawberries and cream you can see pictured on the left, along with some soft serve ice cream and a couple of different floats. Here's a look at that waffle bowl sundae that's $8.99, and you can customize the type of ice cream and toppings. All right, let's pull back a little bit on the calorie intake and let's go over to across the pond, a healthy option for you that has some summer bowls, Mediterranean bowls, an Italian style steak sandwich, as well as some additional options. You're welcome to pause the video, but anything can be made vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free. Now, leaving all the options around the wave pool, we're gonna head down the path right here to our next dining destination. And as we walk down the path, if you're finding this video helpful, do us a huge favor, hit that thumbs up button down below. And if you're new here, we'd love to have you subscribe to join us on our future adventures, both free and easy ways to support our efforts to make more videos just like this. Next, we come to Dogs and Taters on this corner, where they're gonna serve your traditional foot-long hot dog for $12.99. They also have a chili cheese hot dog and some chicken tenders. They also serve chili and cheese fries on curly fries, as well as southern smothered fries. I'll show you in a moment. Some traditional curly fries and some cheese curds. I also want to point out at this location and many others, you can pick up cotton candy buckets and kettle corn. Here's a closer look at that foot-long hot dog with curly fries, or you can get a foot-long chili cheese hot dog. Here's your chili cheese fries for $8.99. and your classic chicken tenders basket for $12.99. Here's a better look at those southern smothered fries for $8.99. We used this as a snack one day and they were really good. And finally, here's a closer look at the gluten-free brownies and traditional cookies they have at this location and many others throughout the park. And one last tip, if you're in or around this area and you need to find a little quiet place to get away from the crowd for a little bit, behind Dogs and Taters, there are a few picnic tables you can utilize. There's also some picnic tables and drink machines out front, which brings us to our next destination. Is Bustin' Concessions should be here throughout this summer, where you can get a 3-pack of tacos, burritos, quesadilla, a walking taco, or their sampler, as well as some fresh squeezed lemonade. But I already know what you're thinking. What's the sampler? Don't worry, I got you covered. I went over and ordered the sampler. Since I have the dining plan, that's equivalent to $12, so I just paid an extra $2. That's how it works with the food trucks. The sampler is 5 chicken fingers, 2 jalapeno poppers, and 5 mozzarella sticks. So that's a look at the Bustin' Concessions food truck that's available here right next to this kids area. But we're gonna head back to one of our favorite areas of the park, the Cascade. The Cascade is a great little quiet area of the park, tucked back here where you can bring any of the food we covered, or they do have this Cascades concessions where they have some of the subs, wraps, and salads, as well as some of the other snacks that we've already covered at other locations. However, one thing they do have unique at this particular location, they don't have at any other, is a Coca-Cola freestyle machine. Here's another look at the Cascades. Again, this is just such a great, quiet, tucked away corner of the water park. So whether you're coming here to eat your lunch or have a snack, it's a great little area of Dollywood Splash Country. As we work our way back to the front of the park, you might see chocolate banana stands here and there. There is a Dippin' Dots location by the wave pool, and over here by the lazy river, there is a second Dippin' Dots location, whether you're coming in or leaving the park. Here is a look at the pricing for Dippin' Dots, as well as the flavors that are available. We're a big fan of Big Bear Brownie Batter. You could also get it in the form of a sundae for $8.99. You've got a cookie crumble split decision, as well as a birthday party and a yummy gummy. You can't go wrong with some Dippin' Dots on a hot summer day. And across from the Dippin' Dots at the store, you would find some other ice cream options between Snickers bars, Twix bars, and some Mayfield ice cream. That's going to wrap up today's look at all the food options at Dollywood Splash Country Water Park. We'd love to hear from you in the comments. If you've been to Dollywood, what is your favorite item on their menu? Or if you're coming to Dollywood Splash Country, which item that we covered are you looking forward to trying the most? Feel free to ask any other questions about Dollywood Splash Country down in the comments. We'll do our best to help you out. Thanks so much for watching. We'll see you on the next adventure.